Hey T-Woods, spring is here and that means the start of farmers markets opening up for the season. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at the people behind the booths. Let's go check them out and see what they have to offer. Hi, I'm Kim and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Jian from Harmony Kimchi.
Chris Anderson with Sheesh Hot Toss.
I'm Alice.
Alex, what inspired you to start your business?
What inspired me to start a business? It was through a journey that I had to go through, change of life. So I decided to, it was just before COVID, and then COVID happened, and then it got affected with my job. So I started making candles just for fun and noticed that it was very relaxing, soothing, and I started gifting them away, and I noticed that people liked it, so I decided to make them more. And the more I made it, the more I was, encouraged to sell. So here we are, and I also want to give back to the community. My mom's kimchi. She just started making it for my brother's coworkers and friends, and before I knew it, we had a full spreadsheet of names that was growing, and we decided to kind of jump into the deep end to see if it could become something. And 3 years later,
So me and my partner, we used to throw barbecues a lot, and we would make hot sauces and different sauces for our barbecues. And our friends were like, "Man, you should really start to bottle this up." So we started Sheesh Hot Toss about 2 years ago.
Nice. My next question is, what challenges do you face as a vendor?
The challenges we face as a vendor, I would say finding the right places to do our markets and vending. So the challenge isn't the product. If you have a good product, I think it'll do very well, but it's product placement.
what challenge do I face? So the challenges I face is capital. You have to have, money to start a business. Also, being a minority, sometimes it's hard to get into certain, corporations as far as like grants and stuff like that. And also being a woman and having to tackle all these, the equipment, and it's just hard just being a one-man person.
Yeah, I get it.
So the challenges are the economy plays a big role. People are not spending. One of the challenges is also getting the right company for the supplies. So every area of the business, and I'm also learning a lot about, marketing and so forth. So there's a lot of challenges in every way. What business doesn't face challenges? I think for me, I'm a mom and I have 2 little toddlers, and finding a balance between growing a business and growing your family, making sure you can be present for all is probably the biggest challenge. And I think the answer I kind of recently learned is that there is no balance, and you just kind of, fake your way through and hope for the best. And, you just everyone's just trying to do their best is kind of what I'm learning. You can't do everything perfect. You just kind of prioritize your list, and you just check those off first, and your list, the rest of that list will always be there. So hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, my next question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own business?
For me, I think proving your concept for the market. If there's no demand, there's no business, there's no cash coming in. So if you have an idea, test it out. Test it out before you spend any more money. Don't get a license first. If it's a new idea especially, make sure your market exists. Start with people friends and families, and then go out there and test out with strangers, because they're going to give you the honest answers. If there's a market for it, then there's going to be demand for it. So that's kind of what I would recommend. What advice? So first of all, don't look at other people. Don't compare yourself to other people. Yeah. Know that you have to know that if you want something, it's for you, not for somebody else. And starting a business, my opinion, is you have to have passion. If you don't enjoy what you're doing and you're just doing it for money, you're never going to be fulfilled. Yeah. And another thing is always do your researches. Don't be quick to spending money based on what other people are telling you, but more do your researches.
And always, when somebody wants to help you, let them help you, because at the end of the day, you can do it on your own. And always, ask for resources, because the resources will help you to get to the next level. But most importantly, you have to have the passion on what you do. You have to have, the love for people, because you, your entrepreneurship is towards the customers. And if you're not a people person, it can also, hurt you.
Yeah.
So I would say do it, but get all your infos together and be cautious of what you spend. Don't always go out and spend too much.
I think if you want to start your own business, my advice would be to just do it. The best way to see if it works or not is to present it in front of people. If people like it, then they'll support it. If they don't, they won't. Then you can just start your next idea. But the key is doing the idea that you have, because if you never do it, you never know.
Right. I like that. And my last question is, what's your favorite part about selling at this market?
My favorite part of being at this market?
Yeah.
Meeting new people, getting our products in front of people that probably wouldn't have seen it before. So the more you're outside, the more you can expose your product to new people. That's the best you can do. And then that's the best part of being at the market, is getting new people in front of our product.
At this market, oh my gosh, the community. Yeah, the customers are really, really friendly. They're very supportive. The versatility of vendors and customers, and just the whole support of the community. That's my favorite part.
Right.
And just coming here, it just makes you feel appreciated.
Yeah.
The support that they give the small business.
So
Even-
lively.
yeah, even if you don't make the sales that you expect, or even if somebody doesn't purchase from you, the feedbacks are always positive. So I'm very grateful for that.
This farmers market, Broadway, is just, look around, look how beautiful it is. It's like a tree line. It's just beautiful, and I think it inspires me, because we do a lot of markets, and not all markets different. I do love how intimate this market feels, and every vendor it feels even more meaningful. They're here for a reason, and they all count. And yes, beautifully tree lined. Ooh, sorry about that. There's live music, and especially on a sunny day like this, it just kind of reminds you of why we're working so hard. So that's one of my favorite part of the market, and it's all the people that bring to the market.